Alright everyone, welcome back. My name is Mowmaster. Today we are back again on the Direwolf20 Let's Play server. So, you're probably wondering, there's a lot of ticking going on. You are correct. I am crafting like 500 pure Certus quartz just to have it backlogged in the system. I'm sure I'll use it all by the end of the day anyway, so I'll have to craft more eventually. But, as you can see, it fills up pretty quick, and it's kind of nice to kind of watch everything. Anywho, today we're going to work on a few things. One being, I'm going to make a couple of ender chests. Mainly because I feel like we need them. Pay for... And my phone's on for... I got a reminder to myself that I need to leave it in like an hour to go to an exercise thing. But okay. I guess what I'll do here is we'll grab one of those. Actually, two of those. Two of those. Is there a better way to get yellow dye? And crush it and get 4. Can I pulverize it and get 4 too? I have no idea. I can get 8 in the pulverizer. That's kind of ridiculous. Damn. I did not expect to get that much. But I'll take it. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We have red and yellow dyes. So we're going to stack up over our chests. And we're going to throw in our combination, which is going to be red, yellow. Oh, shit. Red, 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 yellow, yellow, yellow. Orange, 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 orange. And I need another yellow. So I fucked up. But that's okay. We have lots more yellows. Boink. There we go. Red, yellow, orange. I probably should have done red, orange, yellow just because fire colors, you know, the cold to hot fire colors, but not a huge deal. So there we go. We got 4 ender chests now, which you're like, okay, cool, I guess. Which is kind of cool. I want to maybe make a few servos. Half a second, 1 second. Huh. Those are a little bit pricey, aren't they? E-N-D-E-R. Start. Off camera I've done a lot of automation work. I don't know if we showed off any of it last time. Oh, by the way, we got chunk loaders, which is the primary reason what I'm working on today will apply to what we're doing right now. But yeah, been doing a lot of automation. We have so many resonant upgrades in here. I need to actually exchange that out for a furnace. That we hardly use for anything anymore. That I just pulled my levels into, and that one upgraded all the way to resonant as well. I don't know if Tretch uses this still. I would be surprised if he does. Bilger down here, still making redstone, still making string. We have so many of these down here. It's just crazy how much stuff we have going on. It's really crazy. How much I've actually automated. And yet, I'm getting to a point with some resources where it's like, I can't make any more automation stuff for this particular thing because I'm lacking glowstone, which you can't really mine glowstone. I mean, you go to the nether and mine it, but you can't really make glowstone other than... You can actually get some early bees, I guess, and do it, which isn't bad. But still, it's just not... There's better ways out there, I'm sure, to get glowstone. So we might tap into that maybe this time or next. But today I want to get a few things going, mining related. Currently our mining is being done with IE. I have so many veins. Like we have a tin vein here, another tin vein, a nickel vein, a aluminum vein, or aluminium, bauxite, copper, iron, silver, iron, more quartz. I have not depleted that one yet. Coal's been depleted, so we probably need to find diamonds at some point. Or another coal vein, one or the other. Pyrite doesn't seem very useful. Magnetite, copper. I mean, we just got stuff all over the place. Then I would like to get a couple more, a few more of these onto. And each one of these I want to give it a chest. An under chest. So, that's kind of what I have planned. That being said, all of the ores need a place to go, so I'll have to upgrade some storage drawers just to fill up some storage drawers. So we got a little bit of automation to do today. Just a little bit. Alright, so I have resonant servos. DUCT. We have resonant flux duct. I want item duct. Oh, that's cool. Interesting. Me and Church had discussed maybe using these, but I have no idea if we really will or not. I guess I'll just grab some impulse. IMP? No. Item duct with glowstone. Okay. So what I need is item ducts to start off with, I guess. So we'll take hardened glass and tin. Boom. Item ducts. Let's make a little bit of them to start off with. In the meantime, I suppose I could just rearrange this a little bit. Put those there. Boom. Item ducts. Okay. Now, that takes... Alright. Uses for item duct. Signal plated, item duct. Or impulse item ducts, uses for those, you can actually upgrade those. Cool. But nonetheless, we do have to use a fluid transposer with 200 energized glowstone, which happens to be that's not a very good recipe. 250 from regular glowstone. And it only requires 200? Okay. That's really annoying, actually. I hate recipes like that. Alright. That gives 1,000. One blocker glowstone gives me 1,000. Which makes sense. So, 4 glowstone gives you 1,000. So I'll need 4 glowstone and 5 ducts, basically, to make what I want to make. Yeah. That's kind of an annoying recipe, but it is what it is, I guess. which means I'll have to configure this down here. Somewhere down here. There it is. Okay. I don't know why I ever bothered with some of those things. Alright. Not quite the recipe I was looking for, but we'll do. 4 of those and 5 of those. Makes kind of not the fun recipe that I wanted to do, but it will do. Wrong recipe. There we go. Alright. Impulse. Let's just make 10 of those, I guess. Start. Right, because we gotta wait for this thing to run. Which, I mean, it's relatively fast with all the augments, but it's still kind of slow, to be honest with you. I'm not super enjoying how slow it is, but I'll live with it. Alright. Alright, that'll do. So you're probably wondering, alright, what the fuck are you doing now? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm hijacking. This is what I'm doing. I'm hijacking an interface that can be like my, I don't know, something. I'm hijacking an interface, alright? Because I don't want to have to deal with moving all this stuff manually. And I want this to be speedy fast, because I'll have all sorts of things going into it. So I want everything to be out of here as quickly as possible, which is why we're using, I think, the fastest of fast for item ducks. I hope. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so this bit coming back will need to go bye-bye. Because this is old system. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. This is like old school whatever system we were using back then. Boom. Doing a little upgrading. Why not? In fact, I need to do a lot of upgrading. This whole thing needs redone at some point. We'll do that later. That really should be also impulsed, but I can't be bothered either. Yeah, I mean it works. So. Alright, so we now have the ability to put items into a chest and take them out fairly quickly, which is nice. So, what I'm going to do next is go through here. Actually, I really should move over all my ores. Let's make a large crate. Why not? I have the stuff to do it with. Why not make a large crate? Not gonna lie, I kind of love watching this once in a while. Because look at that, it's like, oh, it's basically the reason for the spider web on this, if you're ever wondering from the intro videos, is I needed a delay. Because if you want to do large batches, and you just have like a 2-tick delay or something, or I guess a 6-tick delay is all I have the room for, it's just not long enough for big batches. Like, I can only get a batch of like 10 going, maybe. With this, because of the stupidly long delay that a spider web has for an item to pass through it, it actually went out pretty well. It's a fairly long delay. And then you run into the problem of, okay, the hopper, right as it gets to the end of the spider web, will actually suck up the item before it hits the pressure plate. So you have to make sure the hopper can't do that, and then toggle it back on so it will suck it up. And then I just have a tube going up to the dropper to put it back in, to recycle it, basically. And this, of course, is configured to only accept those items. So, you know what? It works out alright. I don't have any complaints. So, I really don't have any complaints. It works real nice. Yeah, it's a little bit slow, but that's because I want to be able to have the large batches, essentially. And down here, I really need to redo this down here as well, because all the piping is super, super slow and annoying. So I'm gonna redo that as well. It's stupid slow how slow it is, and it needs to be sped up. And I could speed it up with the new pipes that we've just auto-crafted, essentially. Which reminds me, I should probably make a recipe for the servos, the Enderium servos. Just because they can be a pain in the ass to make by hand, I'm sure. Because you gotta go ahead and craft the Enderium and then la-di-la-di-la. Speaking of which, how much nickel do I have? Not that it really matters. I have like 1,000, which isn't bad. So, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Okay. Alright. Nifty. So, we'll just throw a cobble in here, the nodes in there. I'll keep those on me for the future. Maybe I should have one of these so Tretch knows that it's kind of like an output chest thing. I don't know. I'll do something. Alright. Ores. I must find ores. I'm probably going... You have a lot of ores, and you're right, I have tons of ores. I need to get them all out of my AE system because they're clogging the place up. I mean, they really are. As you can see, there's a lot of ore in there. There's a lot of ore. I can basically fill up... it's kind of stupid. I can fill up like 1.5 of these large crates just with like the ore I get from the mining setup I have going. So it's kind of silly how much ore I can actually get a hold of. So yeah, like I said, it's really silly how much ore I can get a hold of. So, ooh, upgrade. But I need more drawer upgrades, so we're gonna make up some drawer upgrade recipes. Which means I need that, I need that. Let's sit here and grab that, make a recipe for those. We're then going to make a recipe for these. We're then going to make a recipe for these. And also for those. Just so we have everything. I always forget that is also thingamabobs, but oh well. Okay, so that's all drawer stuff. Let's stick this Actually Edition stuff here. And I'll stick drawer stuff here. I actually need to make a compacting drawer eventually, so I should, you know, I'm just gonna make a compacting drawer recipe because I don't have one and I could really use one. Compacting drawer, bonk, make a recipe, go. There we go. Compacting drawer. Alright. Let's make like 20 of those. Boom. Done. Already. Cool. You're probably going, why are you upgrading that when it's only like got 900 in it? Because I have a freaking vein of quartz I haven't mined up yet. And I plan on doing so. So, I will eventually get it all mined up. And then to be like, yeah, I need more room. So, I'm just going to do the hard bits now, so to speak. And then we'll worry about the other stuff later. I don't see my ore in there right now. Oh, look at all that iron ore I have. Jeez. Iron ore is currently what I'm mining, so I'm going to have a buttload of it. And then, as soon as we get some of this stuff organized, I have plenty of other things to automate, or to get mined, essentially. So much stuff needs mined. It's kind of crazy. So, see, that's already filled up. We're just gonna upgrade that to max and throw everything else in there. This is just temporary storage because right now we're not crafting everything as it comes in, and even then I don't even know if we could get everything crafted that comes in. Just due to the amount of stuff we have coming in. Or will have coming in, at least. So, it's... yeah, it's gonna be kind of crazy. And I mined up a huge amount of gold earlier. So yeah, there's just all sorts of stuff that I have ores for. And I'm gonna have to get another bunch of upgrades yet, so... And you're probably going, why don't you just make storage drives? Because storage drives... I don't use storage drives, because storage drives are like the, oh, just make more drives and don't even worry about where stuff goes. The downside to using storage drives is what happens when your whole system shuts down, because you've exceeded your power consumption. You could say, A, never exceed your power consumption, which is true. I mean, if you never exceeded your power consumption, you'd be fine. But there is so many chances where someone hasn't thought ahead enough to, you know, make a bigger power consumption. Me and Tretch are actually doing just fine on that. Like we know exactly, like, power reduction-wise, you know, when we need more power, we just make another turbine, and it's easy. But not everyone does that. Right off the... oh no, I fucked up the... oh no. That's not gonna work. I'll have to hold off on those for now. I'll have to make another, I'll have to make at least one more crafting processor thing before we can do that. Because it has to be like a perfect square, it has to be like a rectangle, I think, I don't know. It has to be something stupid. But I'll fix that later. I forgot I have a bunch of iron in here. So glad I decided to get that all out. But yeah, you can see there's a lot of stuff. And if possible, I don't want it in here, if possible. But I understand that I can't, you know, not everything will work out the way I want it to. So I'll deal with it as it comes along and goes along. I'm getting a little bit lazy with my upgrades, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't just fully upgrade everything, but, you know, things in life and stuff. Alright, I need a better, like, I just need a ladder, or not a ladder, like a staircase here. Let's throw that, and that down. all that good. So just so I don't have to like fuck around with the whole jumpy thing. Because it's really annoying. I don't like doing it as much as you'd think. Mainly just because there's like a charge time, I guess. I really don't want to have to wait for another charge timer. But oh my, impatient me. Gotta autocraft everything. Can't just go be normal. Nope. Mm-mm. Alright. Probably like, this is boring as fuck, and you are absolutely correct. I am bored out of my mind. So it's not just you, it's also me. Alright. More coal. I forgot I had coal ore in here, because I'm a derp. And I also mined a coal vein, and haven't even bothered with that hardly. I think lapis is an ore I can mine out as well. I don't remember. More nickel. At one time I had a silk-touch pickaxe, so that's why we see some of the stuff we see. What would be smart is for me to actually just get a like controller and just start using that. But that's on the other side, so I don't know. Maybe not. Alright, so that one's pretty much good. This one is not good. No bueno. Silver and lead. We'll put silver there, lead there. I haven't mined those veins yet, but I will here shortly, I'm sure. Okay, just double checking. Oh, there's a glowstone in here too. That's not right. There should be no glowstone. Then my system fucks up. Glowstone there. No, seriously, your system will screw up if... I don't know. Just the way I have it set up, it fucks up. And it pisses me off when it does it. But... ho, buckets, look at all that coal ore. You thought I was kidding. You are wrong. Like I said, 2.5 of those large crates. Well, actually, correction. A large crate only holds 22,000 something. So it's actually probably a little bit more than 2.5 because I mine like 38,000 ores total per vein. It's like 38 something, but still, it's a lot of fucking ores. And so alright, two large crates per vein. Still, that's a lot of stuff. And I only have 6 large crates here, and I want to keep it that way as long as possible. But you're probably going, you're a wuss. It's like, this is how I do this shit. Like, I like to be able to see everything I have in my system that's like a major item. Like, oh my god, I have, like, I like using the storage, like, interface things. Like, I have X number of 1,000 of this item in my inventory system. And people are like, why do you do that? It's pointless. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but I love it. I like displaying my wealth. I can't help it. At least in-game. Because in-game that means you've farmed, or you've ground, or you've found all the, you know, the best veins for material, or whatever. In real life, I don't like to brag too much, because people will actually get literally mad at you. And you could get, you know, a paycheck reduction, or, you know, a lot of real-life consequences, which are not fun for you. So, policy normally is just keep your mouth shut. But in-game, I don't see why not. Like, that's kind of what I feel like multiplayer servers are for anyway. It's like, hey guys, this is my awesome base, and I have all this awesome shit. Like, we're on a multiplayer server, so, you know, whatever. I just kind of feel that way about multiplayer servers. It's kind of like, you're really on here to show off what you can do. Granted, all I've done is mining and some autocrafting, which autocrafting is pretty crazy to do, but really, not the greatest thing in the world, I guess. I could be doing other things with my life. But alas, I'm just auto-crafting and I love it. Like, I don't know. I get really crazy when it comes to auto-crafting and I really say, fine, I'm gonna go the tech mod stuff, I'm gonna auto-craft. I go nuts. Like, all I do is automating systems. I just love it. I don't know why. I think I work logistics and I love that job. I don't know. I just like the whole logistics bit, I guess, of the whole automation, how everything works. And I kind of go wacko with it. And I think up of so many different ways you can do it. It's just so much fun. So that's why primarily on this channel you'll only see automation systems. If we ever play with magic mods, I do get a little bit magic-y sometimes. But I haven't played with like Thaumcraft in such a long time. And Thaumcraft was one of those where it's like, I can automate this shit to an extent, but I enjoyed doing that too, to automate Thaumcraft, so that's just me. I love it. But anyway, yeah, we got a little bit of space for ores, which is nice. So I'm gonna do something. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's go throw this chest on our miner. It should be chunk loaded. It should be within the chunk load area at least. So I'm not too worried about that. Alright, that seems to be clear. Assuming that's clear, this is full of stuff, which probably needs to go away. Oh, my word. Ho ho ho. Oh yeah. This is what I'm talking about. That is awesome. That is absolutely brilliant. I love it. I love it. That was just page 1, by the way. I have more. Like I said, this thing's been going a little while. It's getting to the point where I probably need to switch it over here soonish. But it's still going. And it's going alright, so... Do I have one more? Oh, I do. Heck yeah! But yeah, you mine a lot of shit with this, which I love. And if I can keep them chunk loaded, that's even better. Yeah. There you have it. Yeah. Chunk of stuff for the win. Let's grab that, my dank knoll, put some blocks in here. There we go. Just get that filled in. And yeah, we have an ender chest now, which will harvest all the things, I'm sure. Whoopee. Alright. That was probably the most boring bit I've done today so far. Let's grab our wrench and harvest our ender pearls. Apparently not all of our ender pearls are ready, but I'm going to harvest them nonetheless. Seems like most of them are, with the few exceptions that we have going on, it looks like. But yeah, that's not bad. 2.5, actually 3 stacks in a little bit, which really is not 3 stacks, but I mean for ender pearls it's 3 stacks. I don't know why I need to make that other large crate, but I did. Alright, cool. So, we are running a little bit low on time, which is fine. I want to set up a few more miners. I can actually set up one more because I have a power cell with a link card. So we're going to at least get one more set up, just so we can, you know, mine 2 things at once. Let me flip through my photos that I've saved with all my ingredients. Okay, so... obviously need a few things for immersive engineering stuff. We're going to kind of sort through. I need 9 steel block and 20 steel scaffolding for the rotary bit. Then I need 6 steel scaffolding, and this is making the actual IE excavator block. I need steel sheet metal. I have 1 right now. Can I craft up like 10 of those? I can. Cool. Sheet metal. I need steel sheet metal specifically. So we'll need steel. Oops, wrong steel. And we'll need the plate press, which I'll just throw a stack of steel in because I can. But one of those makes one of these. We'll make a recipe for that. And we'll throw that in the machine. Like so. Alright, so I need a whole bunch of these, which I'm also going to make a recipe for, because I'm sure I'll make more of these later anyway. How much I need? 20... no. 15. I have 13. There's 15. And do I have... I do not have one. You know, because these are just random items. We'll throw that there. Make a new tab for that. Or a new row of crafting, which I'm already filling up my crafting recipes as is, so I should probably work on making a better crafter thing. Or more crafting or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Alright, so we got the steel scaffolding. I should have the rest of the engineering block already made. The light engineering block. Do I have more patterns by chance? I do. In all fairness, that's actually really easy to do as a recipe. I'll just do that. The light engineering block takes these, which are iron plates, which I believe I already have made up. And then that's not so bad. How many of these do I need? 9 of them total? 5, so I need... guess I need to make some already. Does it really need to... it's definitely crafting them. ENG. 4 more. That makes 9, right? Yep, 9. We need 5 of these heavy ones. I have 1 already made. These ones are kind of a bitch because you need the steel ones to even make these. Which I can't even make because I need electrum and more pistons and stuff. So as you can see, already kind of difficult, but not to worry. We'll just heavy engineering block. I need 4. Yeah, I need 4. Next, start. That should be reasonably quick. Okay, just had to make. Oh, I had to. Did I have to make steel? I don't remember. But as you can see, as this series progresses, we're going to get quicker and quicker at just doing things. Obviously, in the very, very beginning, I took forever to do anything, and that's mainly because I mean, you have to craft so much shit. And now that we've progressed far enough into the pack, we don't have that problem as much. How am I gonna get water buckets? Water condenser. Water condenser. I've never made one of these before. I guess I will. Let's take a bucket and grab some water. Britannia room. I should have a water bottle here. I should do. Alright. Alright, so we have a Britannia bit in here. How do we want to go about automating this? Water condenser. Let's make like 1,000 of this. Seems like I can actually make larger batches of things. I figure, why not? There we go. That is an alarm that says, hey, in 30 minutes you have an exercise workout to go to. Thank you for letting me know, game. I don't think I have iron gears as a recipe yet. Let's make that. Iron gears is a recipe, do-da, do-da. Iron gears is a recipe, all the do-da day. Ba-ba-dum-ba-ba. I'm a silly, silly boy. Alright, water condenser. We need piston and iron gears. I need like 10 of those, maybe. Not bad. Okay, so how does this block work? Is this literally... I guess I put this next to an Oculus accumulator and it does things? I have no idea. I'm assuming that's what happens. I put it on an Oculus accumulator and it does things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on those already. I don't have more room for interfaces. That's my issue right now. That's problematic. May need to move the bell jars. That's my solution. I mean, really, that being there's not an issue because that's fine. Everything just goes in there, that's cool. But I need another interface, and I don't have room to put more. I mean, I could make that channel a separate thing, I guess. See, that's how that's supposed to be, and then you just throw a bucket in there and it makes buckets. God, that's really a waste of an interface, to be honest with you. But fuck it. Yeah, I guess I'll grab an interface and do that. P2P and cyan cables, I'm pretty sure is what those are. Grab that and that. I don't remember where on here is my cyan bit. Oh, it's right there. So we'll grab that And I don't know how many channels I have left on here, actually. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I should be okay. I need to run dense cable back here is my other issue. Ah, fucking trucking, ducking balls. Alright, let's change up to some cobblestone so I can stop falling around here. I'll have to get a servo for down here, which is not a huge deal. So I will need enough cable to maybe get around here. I literally need like one more cable. Yeah, I literally need one more cable. What is sand, blue and green dye? Smelt up some cacti, I suppose. Ever so slowly. Grab. Okay, we're going to throw P2P on here directly. Actually, I am going to move it to this backside. Just because I can see myself needing to later anyway. So while we're at it, we're just going to do it that way. Anywho, then I'll just kind of connect this down the line, so to speak. Maybe not. Maybe I don't want that. Maybe I do want it like this. I don't know. I don't know. We'll live with it. We'll let that be configured. So that will be its own 2 channels. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'll add the 7th one here. So we'll just plop that off. Throw one down here. Boom. I'll have to make a thing for this where buckets in equals water buckets out. So bucket in, water bucket out. Done deal. And we'll throw that in here. This is kind of a waste because this is the only recipe. Unless, of course, you can fill up other containers with water. Then I guess it's not wasted, but I feel like it's kind of wasted. Anywho, let's get back to actual recipes here. RADI, radiator blocks. Boom. Yup. Alright, so we'll throw the radiator blocks in here with the other immersive engineering things. Yoink. Oh, wrong block, actually. There we go. I need 3 radiator blocks, RAD, which means I just need 1 set. So, boom, boom, RAD, boom, boom. Alright. There we go. We have enough to make another drill. Excavator, whatever. Okay, so, because I have iron, I think I've mined up a gold one already as well. We're going to work on maybe I have a lot of copper because of the iron vein I mined. How are we doing on quartz? I have a little bit of quartz. I would like to have a lot of quartz. Because that's only 1,200 and that's only like 20-something hundred. That's like 2,000 really. Maybe that's almost 3,000 and that's like 1,200. So, otherwise, what do we have for silver? 136. Alright, silver it is. Because silver is used for a few things. I hope I have this chunk loaded out here. I don't actually know. Oh, this is right next to the river. It might not be chunk loaded all the way out here, but I hope it is. We'll see. We'll see. We'll just set this up, call it a day, and I'll make sure everything works. So, actually, I won't even set this up on screen because we've already done it before. We're going to just call it quits here for today, guys. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out. We'll see you all next time. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good afternoon. Bye-bye.